Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude.
You are banging my existence.
Team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this.
No. I'm talking. Why the fuck I gotta play you again? I play you enough in power.
As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year.
Why? What happened?
UCLA Bruins taking on one of the top 5 teams.
Oh yeah, 2 power conference. Yeah, he said that.
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth as always by
Oh yeah, I need to start scouting my potential team I'm gonna take. Hell yeah, I am so. You got my team. This team I have in power. They were good the first year. You have them for the first year when you got them 2 cornerbacks and 2 6'4" cornerbacks. Bro, well, if you ain't recruit, yeah, you gonna have a problem.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Your team this year looks like how mine. Yeah, it looks about the same. I think I got them in power. I got them to like an 85. I think I'm at an 85 across the board.
Running back searching for a hole. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
All right, this is going. Hopefully, I get my get back. I got this a better team.
Recognize this is a team on a hot streak. They've put together a nice record, winning 3 straight. Now knocking on the door of the top 25.
Yeah, and I think, Reese, the media also realizes what happened early in the season, and they took a few lumps, and they were kind of figuring out who they are. But I feel like the last 3 weeks, Jesse, they're playing as well as anybody in the country, and they know what their identity is.
I agree. I think in college football, year in, year out, teams get better and teams get worse. This is the former. They all of a sudden are starting to realize and figure out what gives them the best chance to win week in, week out. Guys are playing at a very high level. I don't see that stopping today.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. It's complete on the right side.
What?
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally not.
All right. You about to make me have to reposition myself in the house.
3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
How about the zip this junior
I ain't
put
even
on
had
that
time
ball
to
to
look at
pick up
that
the
team.
first down?
Let's see.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd.
Yeah.
Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Man, he was back there and in the quarterback's face before the Bruin faithful could finish an 8 clap.
I mean, just getting off the ball so quick, penetrating. When you got defensive linemen that can get upfield, rush the quarterback, every Bruins fan will be jacked up.
Wow.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to. I really thought I had faith for this. Dang.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They go to the draw. No more room to run as this defense rises up on third down, and now it's fourth down from the 22. So they'll send out the field goal unit.
Yeah, damn, I keep forgetting I'm not
will
watching.
kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board.
Dude, you almost missed it?
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known.
Yelling at him and shit. So yelling at him.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going for a big play right off the bat. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down. Second down's coming up.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. The short hands, it's Flores. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Really nice job locking in by the quarterback that time on third down. That was the completion you had to have. You're only down 3-0, I get it. It's your second drive of the game, so lots of football to go, but you want to establish a rhythm and confidence as early as possible, and getting that completion on third down was big.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest lead.
What happened?
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Finds the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open, quarterback's best friend, and this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you
Yeah, I take one. Thank you.
To the air, it's Nelson. Looking to take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas?
They're going to give me one of them.
Communication is
Be there for one of them. I'm
snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got his man to the left. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bruins. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the school.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was.
Oh, no. Dang, you still on the mic, though. Hey, bro. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Two. She was already in the bed. Oh, Zoe, get your water. You don't need that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always do in this league. Yeah, in this league you can. Mm. Yeah, we can go without. Hold on. On defense. Yeah. Right straight up.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Washington Huskies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia.
That's me. That's my team.
Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
Yeah, buddy. And it's crazy. I got one and done. I end up beating Penn State for the Big Ten championship. Then I lost.
The kickoff
I think I lost to.
The end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Who was that dude I lost to? Was it Auburn? I think it was Auburn.
He'll start this drive firing. Pocket breaking down.
Good shit.
At the 35, he's open. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. When the Huskies are moving on the ground like this, you will bow down to Washington.
Yeah, and I tell you what, with all the rain they get out there in Washington, you better have a dependable ground game that you can go to and establish that tempo. Obviously, harder to throw the football in the rain, so dominant physical trenches.
He get it down to the 35 before he stops. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games.
That is crazy.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Dang, that's
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. That one was leaking and losing altitude fast, but it made it home. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How you gonna throw him?
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Guys, let's take a minute here and think about UCLA. They've really got it going the last few weeks, won their last 3, and maybe going to get a little bit of national attention.
Yeah, they had some bumps in the road early in the year, but this is a team that's starting to peak at the right time. They're building momentum, building confidence, stacking.
There he goes. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. He was all by himself out there. Someone just lost track of their assignment.
And that's so frustrating because you want to make offenses earn it. And you don't want to give up big plays and bust coverages and let people run wide open, especially good players. Like, you know this guy's a good player, and you let him run wide open down the field.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play. The linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Throws to the tight end. Working the middle. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
What was that?
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense going right down the field in 6 plays and now set up for 1st and goal.
Looking to throw on first down. Trying to find the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UCLA! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing
Thanks for the dinner date.
You saw the offensive line up front there. The physical, skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone.
James McCauley. I know that guy.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Harris.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
And the Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Kick is in the air. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead.
Ooh, back throw.
And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
Well, I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Running to Green. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. Throws to the wideout. And the 3rd down is incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. The Bruins decide to punt it away. They'll have to put it away for the first time tonight. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Catch in the middle. It's Harris. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going downfield for the big play. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
The give to the lone running back. Got enough for the first. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the ground, it's Parker. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Quarterback moving. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
He splits the upright. That brings them to within one. After putting three on board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Some weird ass formation like that I didn't even select.
They'll try the run. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Back to throw, it's Nelson.
Okay.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Going the other way, he's got room. Touchdown, Washington. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Some programs just seem to be built for a great passing game. The patron saint of Bruin passers is Troy Aikman.
And honestly, Reese, it makes me think of the UCLA blue, the sweet uniforms with the gold, just quarterbacks looking sweet. McNow, DTR, looking the part, being the part.
Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Yeah, the defense is going to have their hands full. They're going to have to find a way to get this tight end doubled because in man coverage, he's just too much. Nobody right now is able to run with him. Big play there on the corner route. I think they're going to have to start giving him safety help.
They'll run the toss. Turning it on. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quick strike complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Line getting set on second down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8.
First and goal, UCLA.
And the Bruins had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
Oh.
under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And how
He
about
still
this
ran
guy
in
upholding that
untouched.
linebacker tradition
Fast.
with Shaq Thompson or Mason Crosby?
Scared me a little bit
Hey, you
there.
think about those guys that can do a little bit of everything. They can play the run and be physical, but they have the athletic ability to play in coverage. Just versatile defenders.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking for a man. It's Nelson. Touchdown, Bruins! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead of 14-13.
That makes the score UCLA 14, Washington 13.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Dang. Oh.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage.
He used to be a wide receiver or something.
Man, those
Your
are
running back.
so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run
How he
pass
holds the ball
option,
like that?
creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Knocked down
That's my keys.
immediately, but a
Thank
big gain down to the 45. The Huskies have their offense in high gear. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. No.
Oh, he's got some space. They got him down. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
And the Huskies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Trying to turn the corner on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I don't think they had to do that animation.
It's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inch, you just have to go execute, and they do it there. One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Six remain. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Shotgun snap on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And
Did say he tried,
but a missed opportunity to take the lead. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gonna run it. It's Flores. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half. He's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
You're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Oh, they're after it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Hunt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he wants it all. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. He'll take the deep shot. Caught at the 25. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. from the shotgun, the inside give. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick completion to the right. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on second and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Husky.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a one-possession lead. There was just a little bit of time left in the first half.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. He wants to throw it. And the sticky fingers makes that 2-point conversion decision a good one. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Nelson. He's going for it all. He's got it along the sideline. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Finds his man. It's Marshall. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you, I know they're losing the game. It's only the first half, but this offense, obviously, they've spent some time practicing 2-minute throughout the week. You can see they're really in rhythm, they're really in focus, and they're attacking the right areas of the field in order to try to maintain as much clock as possible.
To the air on first down. A shot for the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking for a man. It's Nelson. Takes the easy completion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Toss to the outside. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCLA.
And that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Just enough time for one final play of the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UCLA will go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Catch in the middle. It's Lawson. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage, and you can hit that curl route, and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
They'll go to the ground. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
He's moving out of the pocket. Breaks into the open. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Good timing on the quick out. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Matthews. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncovered.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Leaves it with the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He caught it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to step up and make a play. They just couldn't get it done.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Touchdown, Bruins! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Quickly to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Makes the grab. It's Harris. Good pick up a little.
I'm going to get one of them motherfuckers. I'll be right there, but I don't have the angle.
Nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, running back on the move. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Parker. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Fires to the big fella. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
What a big third down stop for this defense. Man, they're in field goal range. What do? You push them out of range by getting pressure on the quarterback and, most importantly, getting that fast guy on the ground. He can make plays. He can get outside the pocket. Nice discipline, nice structure by this defense, and possibly taking points off the scoreboard.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for space. It's Flores. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The RPO fire complete to the left. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
He's loose on the right. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UCLA. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Eldridge. There he goes. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Looking to throw on first down.
Got him.
Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown!
I told you, I was like, yeah, I'm going to get one of them.
Comes up with a play like that. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. This should be the last play of the quarter. Here's the handoff. At the 35, he's loose. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Right back to the well. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Going with the ground game left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there. It didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter.
Time to take a shot. Snags it inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
Took a shot as he threw. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Here we go. Wants to throw on third. He wants it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And they'll close in on him after a good
You want to concede,
on the interception.
or you want to keep playing?
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to
No, I said, do you want to concede or you want to keep playing?
Are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Right. Nice job by this D.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
That's reeled in. It's Matthews. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bruins have this offense rolling. To the air, it's Nelson. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
To the ground with the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Fires deep on the run. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We
Oh,
the football down
he about to be done. Oh, he get a couple more hits. He's done for this season.
Get some points.
Okay.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Harris. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42.
This offense is going to have to get more aggressive. Like, they can't take many more shots short down the field and not getting gains. They've got to keep their foot on the gas. They've got to take some shots, work the middle of the field, but make some big plays down a couple possessions.
Here's a heat. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
How was I not able to touch you?
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I love it. Defense not surprised, right? Like 4 verticals. This is a play when you want to take a shot down the field. They're ready for it. They got the big lead. They know the pass is coming. Really smart defense.
Turning it on. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this thing.
And he's brought down after a nice game. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Big guy smells it. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Washington! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver.
Oh, they block it. Picks it up. That's a live ball. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, and it's loose.
Wow. Never fumbled on
Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So Reese with that
rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just just trickled through his fingers.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do to you.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job.
He's looking deep. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They'll throw it from the red zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and now they're down by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll take a knee. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for the squad, right? Like, you